Mehrangarh Fort is located in the beautiful city of Jodhpur in Rajasthan. It is spread across the area of 1200 acres. The fort is about 122 meters from the surrounding plains, and the fort was completed occupied from 1459 by Rajput ruler Rao Jodha from Rathod dynasty. There are in all 7 gates to the fort, which includes Jaipol, meaning Victory Gate, built by Maharaja Man Singh to commemorate the victory over Bikaner and Jaipur. And there is another gate called Fatehpol, which again means Victory Gate, built by Maharaja Ajit Singh to commemorate his victory over Mughals. The walls of Mehrangarh Fort rises to a height of 120 feet tall and 70 feet thick. Inside the fort, there are various places known world over for its delicate and intricate carvings, paintings, expensive courtyards, and architectural delights. The museum is also famous for its artifacts, relics, weapons, dresses, and jewelries. Today we are going to tour to the 5 important tourist attractions and know their history. These tourist attractions are located at Mehrangarh Fort in the beautiful city of Jodhpur in Rajasthan. The tourist attractions which we are today going to see are first, Jhanki Mahal. This is also known as Peeping Palace. This was built for the ladies of royal family to have a look at the outside world without being seen by outsiders. Second, Moti Mahal. Moti Mahal, also known as Pearl Palace, is the biggest palace in the fort of Mehrangarh, which was meant for private meetings of the king or Maharajas. Third, Phool Mahal. Phool Mahal or Flower Palace is the palace of which walls are decorated by pure gold won from the war. Fourth, Takhat Vilas. Maharaja Takhat Singh built this Takhat Vilas for taking rest during the daytime. Maharaja Takhat Singh happens to be the last ruler of Rathod dynasty who stayed or lived in this fort. Fifth, Sheesh Mahal. Sheesh Mahal means Mirror Palace. The Mirror Palace of Mehrangarh Fort is very different from Mughal Sheesh Mahals. How and what is different? Let's go check it out. Jhanki Mahal. Jhanki Mahal is constructed very next to Khapka Mahal. Jhanki means having view or peeping outside. Jhanki Mahal was built for the ladies of royal dynasty to have a look at the outside world, but the people from outside could not see the ladies of royal family. The palace windows have latticed screens, hence no one could see inside from outside. Parda or pallu system was mandatory for the ladies of royal family. One of the features of this palace is the placement of mirrors. Maharaja Rao Jodha constructed many palaces inside Mehrangarh Fort. Many features were added to the fort and palaces by his successors. palace walls are almost 30 meters tall and 21 meters wide. Mehrangarh Fort contains the paintings of Maharaja Pratap Singh and Maharaja Jaswant Singh from Jaisalmer. These beautiful paintings were made by the famous painter Amar Das. Mehrangarh Fort happens to be one of the largest forts in India. Mehrangarh Fort was built by Maharaja Rao Jodha, who became successful in recapturing Mandore from enemies. Maharaja Rao Jodha shifted his capital from Mandore to Mehrangarh Fort in order to successfully tackle the increasing invasions from Muslim kings of Gujarat and Malwa. This shifting of capital took place in the year 1459. Maharaja Rao Jodha happens to be the first Maharaja to live with his whole family in Mehrangarh Fort. Moti Mahal. Moti Mahal is also called Pearl Palace and is one of the biggest palace in Mehrangarh Fort. The palace was built during the reign of Maharaja Sursing. There is a big hall for Maharaja's private meetings with his ministers or visitors, and there are 5 hidden balconies where his 5 queens could sit and witness the proceedings of the court. Moti Mahal's ceilings are made up of wood and decorated with gold leaves and mirrors. There is a alabaster throne in this palace where the coronations of all the kings and the ceremonies of coronations used to be taking place in this particular palace. There are 4 notable things which we would like to inform our viewers about Mehrangarh Fort. First, a chhatri is dedicated to a soldier, Kirat Singh Sodha, who died while defending the fort in 1808 near Jaipur. Second, the impact marks of cannonballs fired by the enemies are very much visible at second gate called Lohapur. Third, the handprints of queens who performed sati, that is, jumping into husband's funeral pyre, and in well-maintained and preserved condition in the fort. Fourth, Daulat Khana, which was a royal treasury, is turned into museum presently. Mehrangarh Fort is one of the most impressive and well-maintained fort not only in Rajasthan but also in India, which attracts foreign tourists as well as Indian tourists. The museum at Mehrangarh Fort is also one of the most impressive, well-preserved and mesmerizing museum which boasts the collection of 14th century to 20th century relics, artifacts, weapons, dresses, jewelries and other items used by the kings, queens and the members of royal family in good condition. Phool Mahal. Phool Mahal is also known as Flower Palace. Flower Palace or Phool Mahal was constructed during the reign of Maharaja Abhay Singh. Maharaja Abhay Singh ruled from 1730 to 1750. Phool Mahal's walls are fully decorated with pure gold. The gold used for decorating this palace was got from war booty after Maharaja Abhay Singh defeated Mughal governor Sir Buland Khan. Maharaja Jaswant Singh II, who ruled from 1873 to 1895, added the paintings, portraits and ragamala to its feature, where Maharaja Pratap Singh added European wall paintings. There are 4 notable things which we would like to inform our viewers about Mehrangarh Fort. First, a chhatri is dedicated to a soldier, Kirat Singh Sodha, who died while defending the fort in 1808 near Jaipur. Second, the impact marks of cannonballs fired by the enemies are very much visible at second gate called Lohpur. Third, the handprints of queens who performed sati, that is, jumping into husband's funeral pyre, and in well-maintained and preserved condition in the fort. Fourth, Daulat Khana, which was a royal treasury, is turned into museum presently. The distance of Mehrangarh Fort is approximately 10 kilometers from the main bus terminus of the beautiful city of Jodhpur in Rajasthan. Mehrangarh Fort is accessible from Jodhpur city by local transport and can be reached by bus, auto or taxis. Even share autos or taxis are available to main fort if you happen to be a traveling person who is traveling alone to Mehrangarh Fort. The famous author of Jungle Book, Rudyard Kipling's words keep stinging our ears when we visit Mehrangarh Fort. He quoted about the fort, and his words are, "A place that might have been built by titans and colored by the morning sun." Takhat Vilas. Takhat Vilas was built by Maharaja Takhat Singh for taking rest during the daytime. This palace is made in such a way that even when the outside temperature goes above 45 degrees Celsius, the temperature inside the room and inside the palace does not go above 25 degrees Celsius. Maharaja Takhat Singh was the last emperor or ruler who lived in the fort. The paintings were made on the wall with wet plaster. The ceilings are made up of wood, and the flooring is made in such a way that when you walk there, you feel as if you are standing or walking on a carpet. Mehrangarh Fort happens to be India's most important historic monument. It is also a site for religious pilgrimage and a point of study for the scholars of history. Mehrangarh Fort is located in Jodhpur, which is also called as Blue City or Sun City. Mehrangarh Fort is open for tourists and visitors from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The fees charged for the entry to Mehrangarh Fort are: first, for senior citizens, ₹50; for Indian visitors, ₹100; for international students, ₹400; and for international general tourists, ₹600. For taking the lift or elevator, extra fees are charged ₹50, which is one way. Photography permission cost you additional ₹100, and for videography it is ₹200. And if you wish to take a guide, it will cost you additional ₹100 to 200. There is a cloakroom available for keeping your luggage in the Mehrangarh Fort campus. Sheesh Mahal. Sheesh Mahal means Mirror Palace. Sheesh Mahal of Mehrangarh is fully decorated with fine glasses brought from different places from Europe and West Asia. Sheesh Mahal of Mehrangarh is way too different from the mirror palaces or Sheesh Mahals made by Mughals. The difference is the mirror used at Sheesh Mahal at Mehrangarh Fort are large and regular pieces placed along with pictures of Hindu gods and goddesses and deities which is superimposed over the mirror work. Sheesh Mahal was used as a private temple for the royal family of Rathod dynasty. You can see lots and lots of paintings and deities of God all around the palace. I hope you must have liked the video on 5 famous tourist destinations, 5 famous tourist attractions, or 5 famous palaces of Mehrangarh Fort. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel and like and share our videos. Stay tuned with our channel Joshi Media, taking you ahead for more such informative and knowledgeable videos. Thank you so much for being with us. Take care, be good, always help others, and never hesitate to say Bharat Mata Ki Jai.